Hello gamers, my name is Chuck Siegert. I am the designer of the brand new DVG game Zero Leader. This game just recently became available to the public, and one of the questions that are in that game and also in the previous Corsair Leader is the engagement as far as escorts, bombers, and bandits. So what I'm going to do is very quickly show you how engagement works. Now, this is not an actual mission. This is simply set up to make this very self-explanatory. So the idea of engagement is that two fighter airplanes get themselves involved with each other. It also allows you to pick a target for your bandit as to which bomber they are going to attempt to attack. So first things first, this is turn one. Again, no specific target, no specific campaign. In turn one, the second last step number 17, is aircraft move. So all my aircraft enter this south approach. Now, if you notice right away, there is a bandit in the south approach. One of my escorts immediately chooses to engage that bandit. That keeps him away from the bombers. Those two will start dancing next turn. Next up is bandits move. So these three bandits also come into the south approach. This bandit moves down to the target approach, getting a little bit closer. So as soon as the bandits move into the same area as any unengaged friendly aircraft, one of my escorts can grab one of these and engage it. So he's on the side. That leaves two unengaged bandits. Now these bandits will be engaged with the bombers. Now, bandits do not stay engaged with a bomber. After their attack, they disengage and they become unengaged again. So this is the end of turn number one. Turn number two, we get to fast pilot's attack. If I have a fast pilot, let's say that this pilot, Hata, is a fast pilot. He can attack. He's successful. He destroys this F4F. Hata is now unengaged, okay? Sights and bandits attack. Well, this bandit and Iro, they're dogfighting over there. Neither one destroys the other, so they're both dogfighting. This P-40 Warhawk is going to attempt to attack Tsushikima in the Ki-48 Lily. Now, a couple things can happen. Hata is unengaged, so he can take a suppression to try and suppress that P-40 Warhawk, which is an option. It would cost him a stress point, but he definitely can do it. Or you can just let them attack. Okay, so let's pretend that they attack. This P-40, the Tsushikima is a gunners. It doesn't have turrets, so he can choose to maneuver, whatever maneuver he does. If he comes up from the front, Tsushikima does not fire back at him, but again, that's dogfighting. After he does his attack, after he does his maneuver, defensive fire from Tsushikima. If he survives that, he attacks. If he does not destroy your bomber, he immediately goes back up here. He's unengaged. Same thing happens over here. This P-39 attacks Ishii. Whatever happens, if he destroys Ishii, if he doesn't destroy Ishii, he becomes unengaged at the end of that scene. Now we've got slow pilot's attack. So Iro and the P-40, they're still dancing. Iro destroys the P-40 Warhawk, and he goes there. Hata, because he's not engaged, he comes and he will do a nose-on neutral attack on the P-39. If he's successful, the P-39 is destroyed. If he's unsuccessful, they go back to unengaged. This is the rule regarding unengaged friendlies and or bandits just attacking a certain thing. So Hata did it. Yeah, let's say he destroyed it. I like it. He destroyed that. Okay, at the end of the turn, next is aircraft move. Now, this guy is technically unengaged because he made a pass at the bombers. He did not succeed. He's not engaged with the bomber, so he does not automatically follow. If he were engaged with, let's say, Iro, and he had gained advantageous position, if Iro moves, that bandit automatically moves along with him because they're engaged and he's in advantageous position. Let's take it the other way. Let's assume that Iro got advantageous position. Now, Eero has a choice. He can move, break the engagement and move, which allows this guy to move by rule. He's going to have to come in here. Or Eero can stay here and stay engaged with him. Your choice. One of the advantages is especially if you have a newbie who happens to gain something on him, they can break the engagement, come here, or stay here and keep this fighter aircraft, even if they're still neutral, they're engaged. He keeps this fighter aircraft in this south approach area. The bandit cannot break the engagement and go. He has to stay, by rule, he has to stay in the same room, same approach area as your friendly escort. So Eero is going to keep him down here so he doesn't get involved. As soon as we move into this area, Hada engages that P-39 and they begin the dance. So again, that is how engagement works. If Hada gets destroyed when it's escort or bandit attack, Hada gets destroyed in this situation. This P-39, because he is an unengaged, can't do anything because he destroyed Hada during the slow move, the sight and bandit attack. Ishii and Tsuchikami do their thing. If they destroy the target, game over. Let's say they don't destroy the target and they want to make another attack, then they can stay here and I can choose which one of these the P-39 attacks. I hope that made a lot of sense. If you have any questions or comments, I'm on Facebook. I'm on Board Game Geek. Just let me know. I'm more than happy to answer any questions. This video came about because there were a lot of questions, and I was talking with a very good friend of mine who I call my rules lawyer, and he said, well, you're doing it wrong. And I laughed because it's my game. How can I do it wrong? Well, I was. By the rules, I was definitely playing it wrong. I play it slightly different. So if I'm playing it wrong, I'm pretty confident other people are playing it wrong too. So this is the way it goes. This is how engagement works. Anything else is what we call house rules. Perfectly acceptable because it's your game. But if you have any questions or any comments or concerns or anything like that, please contact me on Facebook, contact me on BGG. Just let me know and we can take care of it. Thank you very much and have a great day.